Hey crown babies, welcome to Ivy Crown Hair Care. In this picture you see I have prepped my hair for me to start doing my poodle puff, also known as puff braids, bubble braids, sorry. So we're about to get started, and this is how I wore my hair to work before I started the style. So there goes the hair type that I use, a Cuban twist, and 24 inches. And this hair texture was like kind of similar to Bob Marley hair. That's what I actually wanted to use for it, just trying it out, see how it works. I actually think it was perfect hair texture and hair to use for it. So there goes my crochet stick, so I'll be crocheting it through my braids. And there goes my I'll be using my gold clips in between some of the puffs in the front, not my whole head. And then I'll be adding some crowns to the end of it, just to add some little color. There goes my crown. You're also going to need some rubber bands. What I did, took my rubber bands and I have a little cover, a little container. I put some oil in it and I placed my rubber bands in it. That helped with my rubber bands, putting it around so that it doesn't tug at my hair too at the same time. So I ended up using one strand for each braid. So you open up the crochet clip, push that through. I twisted the hair so it could actually fit into the crochet stick, so I didn't have like any issues getting it through. That kind of helps a little bit. After I pull that hair through, I measure it, make sure it's evenly with the length, and then I open up the hair so that it could actually cover my natural hair. Now I noticed my natural hair was showing a little bit, but it wasn't too obvious because during the sunlight, you didn't really see any of my braids, so which was good. Even though you're going to see it a little bit here, but it really does a good job hiding it. So I would suggest, when I started off, I did start doing my puffs a little small, which was very time consuming. So as I go throughout the video, I started making them a little bit bigger, just so I could move the process a little faster and not sit there forever putting these puffs, because you really don't need small ones. The bigger ones I think was like doable. It was a perfect size and it really looks good. I rather the bigger ones. And throughout the video, I did end up putting rubber bands towards the roots after I crochet the hair, because it gave it that complete look as if it was my natural hair. If you can see, without the rubber band, it kind of just looks like I looped the hair through. So I didn't like that look. I went back and started putting rubber bands towards the end, but after I crochet it. If you do it before you crochet it, it didn't make any sense. So yeah, do it after you crochet the hair through. And I did have to go back and open up the puffs. So you see my hair shows through a little bit, but I didn't sweat it because I was like, let me just continue going and see what happens. And everything worked out well. Worked out pretty good for the most part. Now, for little tips of stuff, what I did when I went on vacation with this hair, I did bring conditioner with me because the texture was a little dry. I was a little concerned of when it's touching my skin, if it was going to be itchy. But it was a little itchy, but not to the point where it really bothered me. So what I did was, when I went into the water and it got wet, I would try to dry it as much as possible, add some conditioner. And when I add that conditioner, oh my gosh, it made the hair so soft, so nice and fluffy. Because when the hair came out the bag, it was a little rough and hard. So conditioner definitely made a difference. So I I definitely made conditioner my best friend with this protective style. I'm gonna end up speeding up this video so you guys can watch some of the process, and there's times when I kind of skipped through and just went more closer to the front of my hair. But so before I actually speed up things, I just want to give you guys a breakdown on the setup process that I did with my braids. So obviously wash my hair with the Ivory Crown black soap and honey shampoo. You guys got to try that shampoo. It really cleanses your hair, and even though it cleanses it from all the dirt, it does leave some type of moisture back in there. So you guys got to try it. It's a really good shampoo. I'm not saying that only because it's mine, but I'm saying that because of the results I got from this shampoo. So check that out on ivycrown.com and place an order. Try out my shampoo. So I have the Carol's Daughter Honey leave-in conditioner that I put in my hair. I love that conditioner. My hair works so well with honey. I don't know, something about honey with type 3C hair. It just does the job so well. Excuse me, but I'm a little sick with my allergies, so I probably don't sound like myself. But so with my singles, I decided to do twisties. Much easier for the takedown process. I always think ahead of time what's more easier for me to do. So I probably braided it 3 times towards the roots and then twist out the rest. But you can't really see in this video, but I will show you later on in another video at the top of my hair where my hair is really thick. I had to just braid out that whole entire braid instead of like braiding the root then twisting it, because my hair gets so puffy because there's so much hair in the center of my head. So I had to braid like 4 of my plaits. I had to braid instead of doing the twisties. But I really love this single look. I always wear it with my natural hair Monday through Friday. And I think the next time I do this hairstyle, I'm definitely going to do less braids, because it was a little bit heavy, and I feel like it would still be cute even with thicker braids. Not thicker, but what am I trying to say? Well, my parts would be thicker, but I'll still use the same amount of hair that I used in this video, just 1 strand, because that's all you use. Oh, so yeah, that was the prep process. Shine shampoo. I put jam on my edges to keep my edges down. And I also moisturize my hair with my mango butter just to keep that. I also brought some mango butter on vacation, and I was applying that onto my hair because if you go on Ivy Crown HC on IG, you'll see I broke down some of the pros and cons about mango butter. Well, mostly good things about mango butter, and it does give that UV protection against sunlight and stuff, so your hair doesn't be like damaged or like